Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Abu Abdullah and I have been working as a lecturer in English at Pasruki Begum Anwar Degree College, Arayhajar, Narayanganj. Today I will discuss about a nice topic, that is subject-verb agreement. And previously I told about first lecture about subject-verb agreement, and today I will discuss the part of this lecture, subject-verb agreement. So just all of you know that subject and verb must agree with one after another according to number and person. Again, I am telling you, subject and verb must agree with one after another according to number and person. You know that if a subject is singular, verb must be singular. Again, if a subject is singular, verb must be singular, and if a subject is plural, verb must be plural. I mean, a singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. Let's look at some example. The birds are singing. Have a look. I have told you that just a singular verb takes a singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. Have a look. Just the girls. Subject the girls. Subject the girls. So that is the plural subject. So plural subject takes a plural verb and singular subject takes a singular verb. So R must agree with the subject. R must agree with the subject. So just here the girls are plural, and that's why verb must be plural. So the conception is very clear to all of you. So let's look at some example. Just I will discuss about one. One is a pronoun. One is a pronoun. That is an indefinite pronoun, of course. So one is always singular. One is always singular. So a verb must be singular because one is singular, one pronoun, and it is singular. So verb must be singular. So one of the boys. I mean, one of the. Whenever we make sentence, one of the, then just noun will be plural. Noun will be plural. One. So one is singular, but of the, that is a phrase. I mean noun phrase. So one of the boys. Verb must agree with the subject, not phrases, not phrases. Verb must agree with subject. So subject is one. One is subject here, so verb must agree with the subject one, not the phrases. So one of the boys is or are absent. Have a look. One of the boys is or are absent. Which one will be correct? One of the boys. One is singular, and verb must agree with the subject, not with the phrases, not with the phrases of the noun, not with the phrases of the sentence. Just one of the boys is or are absent. So which one will correct? One. As one is a singular, so verb must be singular. So one of the boys is absent, not are absent, because verb always agree with the subject, not with the phrases of the sentence, not with the phrases of the sentence. So just one of the boys is absent, not are absent. Again, similarly, I like another example here. One of the boxes. Have a look. Here we can learn two grammars at a time. First one and of the boxes. Just after one, we have to write plural number. I mean plural noun. After one, we have to write plural noun. I mean plural noun. So one of the boxes, not one of the box. Just it will be wrong. So one of the boxes. One of the boxes is stolen or are stolen. Which one will be correct? One of the boxes is or are stolen. So that is very confusing. But you have to know that just a verb of course agree with the subject, not with the phrases, not with the noun or noun phrases. Verb must agree with the phrases. That's why one is singular and one always takes a singular verb, you know. So one of the boxes is stolen. One of the boxes is stolen. Okay. So I think it's very easier to all of you. The idea is very clearer to all of you. Again, one of the doctors, yes, one of the doctors is or are punctual. Look at the example. One of the doctors, not doctor. Have a look. Here we can learn at a time two grammars. First one. So one is an indefinite pronoun, and of course it is singular. And after one of them, we have to write plural numbers. I mean, we have to write plural nouns. So one of the doctors. So look at the example. Actually, it seems to be plural, but no. Just verb always agree with the subject, not noun. So one of the doctors is punctual, not are punctual. One of the doctors is punctual. One of the doctors is punctual. Similarly, we can say one of my friends. One of my friends. One of my friends is from England. Have a look. One of my friends is from England, not are. One of my friends, because verb always agrees with the subject. So subject is one and it is singular, of course, and that's why one of the friends is from England, not are from England, because one of the friends, though it is plural number and it seems to be plural, and that's why it will take a plural, but no, it will be wrong. So we have to know that just verb will agree with the subject, not the nouns, not the phrases. So one of the friends is from England. It will be correct. Again, the color of my eyes is blue. Have a look. The color of my eyes is blue or are blue. Which one will be correct? Just you can say the color of my eyes is blue. Actually, the color here, the subject is color of my eye. That is the phrasal noun. So verb must agree with the subject. Subject, the color, third person singular. That's why it will take the verb will be present tense. So the color of my eyes is blue. Subject is singular, and that's why verb will be singular. Now we'll discuss about none. Just none is a pronoun, you know. None. None is also a pronoun, actually, and it's singular. And you know that how the verb will agree with none. Now we discuss how the verb will agree with none. Actually, none is an indefinite pronoun, you know, and none can be both singular and plural. None can be both singular and plural. And it is a confusing word. It's a confusing pronoun, because whether we can use a singular pronoun, whether we can use singular verb, or whether we use plural verb. It's so confusing. So we have to know that none is a pronoun, and it can both singular and a plural. So actually, none is no one. None is no one, and it is always singular. You know, it is always singular. So after none, after none, if the subject is singular, that is the main question. And after none is always singular. None means no one. None means no one. So none is always singular. But question may arise after none. After none, if the subject is singular, verb must be singular. And after none, if the subject is plural, verb must be plural. So can you understand me? Actually, none is always such as none is happy. We can say none is happy. None is happy. Okay, here none is singular, and that's why verb must agree with the subject. Subject none is singular, that means verb will be singular. But after none, if the subject is plural, verb must be plural. I mean, only none, it refers the individual person. It refers the individual person. Noun always singular. It refers the individual person. That means, that's why verb always agree with this, with the noun. I mean, with the subject. So subject is singular, verb must be singular. But after none, none of the, suppose none of the boys, none of the pie, none of the student, or none of the students. Have a look. None of the students. None of the student. Okay. So after none, I'm going to tell you that after none, if the subject is plural, after none, if the subject is plural, verb must be plural. After none, if the subject is plural, after none, if the noun or pronoun is plural, verb must be plural. And after none, if the noun is singular, verb must be singular. Can you get the point? None of the students. So students, here students, none of the students one or wants to do the what? Homework. Have a look. After none, if the noun is plural, verb must be plural. And after none, if the noun is singular, verb must be singular. So none of the students, have a look, the noun is plural. That's why verb must be plural. So none of the students want to do the homework. So here the want is correct. None of the students want to do the homework, not wants to do the homework. Similarly, we can see here none of the student. Have a look. None of the student. Student, only student. None of the student. Singular noun. So none of the student wants to do the homework. So if the subject is singular, verb must be singular, and if the subject is plural, verb must be plural. So we know only none is singular, so it always takes a singular verb. But none of the, after none of the, if the subject is plural, verb must be plural. If the subject is singular, verb must be singular. None of the pie. Of the pies, none of the pies have a look. None of the pies was were eaten. Pies or pizza. None of the pies was or which will be correct. Which one will be correct? None of the pies was or were eaten. So none, after none, you can see the noun is plural. None of the pies, none of the, not pie. If it is pie, none of the pies. So just correct verb will be were. None of the pies were eaten. None of the pies were eaten. And if it is none of the pie, none, not pies, none of the pies, so verb will be singular, because after noun the subject is singular, so verb will be singular. And after noun, if the subject is plural, verb must be plural. Again, none of the books, have a look, is or are worth reading. Okay, none of the books is or are worth reading. None of the books. So our noun is books, so plural noun. So after noun, if the nouns are plural, verb must be plural. So none of the books. So just verb will be are. None of the books are worth reading. None of the books are worth reading. Not is worth reading. None of the books are worth reading. Again, if you write a singular noun after none, none of the cake has been eaten. Have a look. None of the cake, none of the, not cakes, none of the cake, only after noun we can see the noun is singular. So if the noun is singular after noun, then verb will be singular. After the noun, after noun, if the noun is singular, verb must be singular. So none of the cake has been eaten. None of the cake has been eaten. Okay, now we'll see about verb agreement with pronouns. Each, the pronoun each, every, either, neither, everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, anyone, anybody, someone, somebody. Now we'll see how verb agree with each, every, everyone, either, neither, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, none, somebody, and anybody. How verb agree with them? Just we will discuss how verb agree with this pronoun. Actually, we can make mistake whenever we can use this pronoun. Actually, we may feel confusing whether we can use singular verb or plural verb. We have to know that all this pronoun, each, every, either, neither, everyone, everybody, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, and none, all these pronoun are singular. All these pronoun are singular, and that's why singular pronoun we have to take a singular verb, of course. So just now we know that each, every, either, neither, everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, all are singular. All are singular, and that's why we have to use singular verb. Have a look. Each student, have a look. Each student or has a pen. Have a look. Each student, so each, we have to know that each is a singular pronoun. Each is a singular. So each subject is singular. That's why we have to use a singular verb. Each student has a pen. Each student has a pen, not have a pen. Just each student has a pen. Similarly, each of the students. Each of the. We have to know that whenever we can use none of the, each of the, one of the, noun must be plural. After each of the, none of the, one of the, noun must be plural. But though the noun is plural, just we have to know that each and none is singular, and that's why verb will be singular. So each of the students, each of the students is or are responsible. আমি ক্লাস নিচ্ছি। Each of the students is responsible. Each of the student is responsible. So each of the students, though each is singular, and that's why verb must be singular. Each is a singular, verb must be singular. So each of the students is responsible, not are responsible. Though just we can see that the students are plural, so verb must be plural. No, actually, because subject is each, not students. Verb must agree with the subject, not with the phrases, not with the nouns or pronouns, not with the phrases. Verb must agree with the subject, not the phrases. So each is the subject of the sentence, so verb must be singular. Because each is singular, verb must be singular. So each of the students is responsible. Again, everyone is friendly. Have a look. Everyone is a singular pronoun. Indefinite pronoun, of course, and it is singular pronoun. So not only everyone, actually everyone, anyone, everyone, anybody, everybody, someone, somebody, no one, none, each, either, neither, all such singular pronoun, and that's why we have to take a singular verb. Singular verb is required. So everyone is friendly, not are friendly. Though we can see that everyone, it seems to be plural, but no, it always refers to singular. So everyone is friendly, not everyone are friendly. So everyone is friendly, this is the correct. Again, somebody needs help. Somebody needs help. Have a look. Somebody is singular, so verb must agree with the subject. Somebody needs help. Somebody needs help, not need help. Somebody needs help. Again, neither of the boys is absent or are absent. Which one will be correct? Neither of the boys. So just verb must agree with neither, because neither is the subject of the sentence. Verb doesn't agree with the phrases. So neither is singular. Neither of the boys is absent. So verb must agree with the subject neither. So though we can see that neither of the boys is plural, but no, verb doesn't agree with the phrases. Verb always agree with the subject. So neither of the boys is absent. Neither of the boys is absent, not are absent. Just neither of the boys is absent. That will be the correct. Again, neither of the two traffic lights okay, neither of the two traffic lights is or are working. So neither of the two traffic lights, neither of the just after neither whenever we can see that of the, so neither of the two traffic lights, I mean after neither just we can use only plural noun. Neither of the two traffic lights is working, not are working, because a verb always agree with the subject. So subject is neither. So neither of the two traffic lights is working, not are working. So correction will be is. Neither of the traffic lights is working. Again, either of the students, we have to know this grammar that just either of the, neither of the, one of the, none of the, each of the, just noun must be plural. Each of the, neither of the, none of the, one of the, noun must be plural. But verb must agree with the subject, not the phrases. Verb must agree with the subject. So either of the students, have a look, either of the students, a plural noun, but verb must agree with the subject, not the phrases. Either of the students was present, not were present. Have a look. Either of the student was present, not were present. Okay. Two singular subject connected by or, either or, neither nor always require a singular verb. Two singular subject, actually I'm telling you the two singular subject when it is connected or either or, neither nor always require a singular verb. Again, when two singular subjects are connected with or, either or, neither nor, verb must be singular. Again, when two singular subjects are connected with or, either or, neither nor, verb must be singular. Verb must be singular. Have a look. Either he or she. Either he or she cooks dinner. When two singular subjects are connected with or, either or neither nor, verb must be singular. I mean it requires a singular verb. Either he or she. So he singular subject, she singular subject. So verb must be singular. Verb must be singular. Either he or she cooks dinner, not cook dinner. Again, either he or his brother has done this. Okay, either he is a singular subject, his brother is also singular subject. So if or, I mean either or neither are connected with two singular subject, if two singular subject are connected with or, either or neither nor, verb must be singular. I mean a singular verb is required. So either he, we can see he singular subject, his brother singular subject. So verb must be singular. So either he or his brother has done this work, has done this work, not have done this work. neither Shumi nor Rumi, neither Shumi nor Rumi was good at English. Have a look. Neither Shumi nor Rumi was good at English. Neither Shumi nor Rumi. So Shumi is singular and Rumi is also singular subject. And two singular subjects are connected with or, nor, either or, neither nor. If two singular subjects are connected with or, either or neither nor, verb must be singular. Can you get my point? Okay. Now, but if one subject is plural, have a look. That is the top of the issue actually. You may feel very problem here. If two subjects are joined, two singular subjects are joined, or either or neither nor, verb must be singular. But when if one subject is plural, verb must agree with the subject closest to it. Actually, again I am telling you, if one subject is plural, verb must agree with the subject closest to it or nearer subject. Verb must agree with the nearer subject. If one subject is plural, verb must agree with the closest subject or the subject nearer to it. Have a look. Neither the members nor the chairman, neither the members nor the chairman is present. Have a look. Neither the members are plural. Neither the members nor the chairman is singular. So verb must agree with the subject closest to it. Again, verb must agree with the subject closest to it. Here you can see neither the members are plural, but verb doesn't agree with the first one. Neither the members nor the chairman is present. So which one will be correct, is or are? Here we have to know that verb must agree the subject closest to it. So neither of the members nor the chairman is singular, so it requires a singular verb, I mean is. Neither of the members nor the chairman is present. Again, neither the mangoes nor the apples are ripe. Neither the mangoes nor the apples are ripe. We have to know that just apples are plural noun. That's why verb must be plural, are. Again, either Kamal or his friends is or are responsible. Have a look. Either Kamal or his friends is or are responsible. So which verb will correct? We have to know the rules that verb must, if two subject are connected with or either or neither nor, just verb must agree with the subject closest to it. If one subject is plural, verb must agree the subject closest to it. So have a look. This is the verb. So verb must agree with the subject. His friends. So his friend is plural. Verb must be plural. That's why answer will be are. Either Kamal or his friends are responsible, not is responsible. Again, either my sisters or my mother is or are singing. Have a look. Either my sisters, here sisters is plural. Either my sisters or my mother is singing. So which one will be correct? We have to think first. What are the rules for correction? We know that if two nouns, if two subjects are joined or connected with or, either or and neither nor, and verb must agree with the subject, verb must agree with the subject closest to it, verb must agree with the noun closest to it. So either my sister or my mother. Have a look. My mother is singular and my sisters are plural. So either my sisters or my mother. So just verb will agree with the subject closest to it. My mother is singular and that's why verb must be singular. So either my sisters or my mother is singing, not are singing. That is, either, though it is sisters, but verb doesn't agree with it. A verb must agree with the subject closest to it or nearer subject. So my mother is a singular, verb must be singular. So actually we have reached the 11th hour, dear learners. From today just our topic was subject verb agreement, and just 2 classes I have taken regarding this matter. I think that the conception is very clearer to all of you, that we know that every verb must agree with the subject. Every verb must agree with the subject. I mean, if the verb is singular, if the subject is singular, verb must be singular, and if the subject is plural, verb must be plural. And from today's class, we are able to learn that actually some indefinite pronouns such as one, everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, either, neither, each, all are singular, and that's why they always take a singular noun. So I think that conception is very clearer to all of you, and inshallah in next lecture just we'll discuss ins and outs regarding this topic. Actually the topic is so interesting as well as confusing too. So we have to take a clear conception. We have to get clear conception regarding subject, verb and agreement. Thank you for staying with me and watching my lecture. Actually stay well and stay safe. Allah Hafiz, and practice more and more. Actually whenever you can practice more and more, you will learn more and more, and that's why it's our duty to practice more and more. From just our topic was subject verb agreement, and just you can take a preparation about subject verb and agreement. Thank you very much for joining with me.